Hi, happy Thursday. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me here. I do a weekly live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I cover either some skincare tips, I show a makeup demo, I do some sort of tutorial here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving last Thursday. So today I am going to be turning my makeup look. So right now I've had this on all day long. It was a super simple makeup look that I created today. All I have on is just some foundation. I have on a little bit of blush, some highlighter. I have on 2 liquid eyeshadows with some mascara, and then I have on my brows, and that's it. So it was super simple. It was like a 5-minute makeup look today. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to take this from a day look to a night look. So we're going to make it a little bit darker. This is just kind of helpful if you come home from work and you are going to go out for dinner or with your husband, or you're going to have a date night, or maybe you're going to go to a party and, it's already been you've already had your makeup on all day long, you've been working, you've been doing whatever you're doing during the day, and then at nighttime you're like, okay, I want to freshen my makeup up a little bit. I want to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more romantic looking, just a little bit more of a night look than a day look. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to make my eyeshadow a little bit darker. We're going to add a little bit more blush to my cheeks. I'm going to put on a lip color as well. And we're going to fix some of this oiliness. So you can see I do have really combination skin. I know I've talked about that on here before. But basically, I have very combination skin in the winter time. Sometimes my skin gets a little bit more dry. So sometimes I do use products for dry skin as well. So everybody's skin is so different. But once I have my makeup on all day, I had a luminous foundation on today as well. So I had on the Time Wise Luminous Foundation. So you can tell it does have a very glowy look to it, which I love. I love the glowy look. But if I've left it on all day long, I might just want to mattify it a little bit if I am touching up my makeup. So those are the things that I'm going to cover today. Like I said, thank you so much for hopping on with me. If you're watching the replay or you're watching this live, go ahead and let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're watching. I do a weekly giveaway, so every comment gets you an entry into my weekly giveaway. So make sure you get yourself entered in to win a prize in the mail. So we're going to start. Like I said, I'm going to do lips. We're going to do some eyes. We're just going to fix my makeup a little bit. One thing before I get started, tomorrow is December 1st, which I can't believe. It's already the holiday season. So tomorrow is December 1st, and I usually do some sort of 12 days of something for the holiday season. So that usually starts the 1st of December and goes through the 12th of December. So tomorrow will start my 12 days of beauty tips. So I'm really, really excited about it. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to either be doing lives right here every day, or if I can't do a live, I'll post a pre-recorded video. But make sure you check back here on this page every single day and you'll get a notification. So turn your notifications on for this page specifically. If you want to be able to see me live every day and you want to get all 12 days, all 12 tips, make sure you turn your notifications on for this page, or turn your notifications on to my YouTube channel. I will be posting them on YouTube every single day as well. But anyway, I've got a bunch of fun skincare tips for you and makeup tips. So I'm going to be doing some demos and just teaching you some tips every single day, something to do with beauty. So skincare, makeup, you'll have to hang out with me every day to see, and they'll just be short videos too, so they won't be long ones. Hi Brenda, hello, hi. Yes, as you guys hop on here, go ahead and let me know you're watching. You can tell me where you're watching from, and I am going to get started. I love to see when you're on here though, so make sure you let me know. Even if you're on a replay, make sure you let me know that you're watching. I love to see who gets on here and who's watching with me. All right. Oh, also, if you share this video, that'll get you extra entries into my weekly giveaway as well. All right. We're gonna get started. So tomorrow, I'll tell you real quick what my video is gonna be on tomorrow for my 12 days of beauty tips. I'm gonna be teaching you how to do 2 liquid eyeshadows together, and that's it. So only 2 liquid eyeshadows on your eyes, and today, actually, that's what I have on. So again, I've had this on all day long, but all I used was Light Beam liquid eyeshadow with the Purple Nova liquid eyeshadow, and that's what I got to create this look that I have on right now. It took me like 1 minute to do both eyes. Super simple. That was it. There was no powder eyeshadows that were combined with it at all. Just those two. So like I said, I've had it on all day and this is still how it looks at the end of the day. One thing I love about the liquid eyeshadows is that they do not crease, because so often I've tried other brands of liquid eyeshadows and I notice that they crease throughout the day, and that drives me crazy. I don't like that at all. So I love that these don't look like they crease at all. Yes, Brenda, I know you love your liquid eyeshadows. They're the best. And I just love how easy they are to blend too. So yes, thank you though. I love them too. It's so good to hear that you also love them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn this daytime look into a nighttime look. Let's start first. I'm going to add a little bit of a darker blush. So the blush that I have on right now is a light peach. So it is, oh my gosh, am I going to blank on the name of this blush? I want to say Juicy Peach, and that's, hang on. Let me just pull it out real quick. I can just check. Okay, it is Juicy Peach. I was thinking that was the dark one, but that one's called Hot Coral. So this one is the blush that I have on right now. So it is a very subtle, nice, light blush. It's great for an everyday look. My personal favorites for an everyday combination, an everyday blush, are, I like this Juicy Peach, and then I also really like Shy Blush or Rosy Nude. Those are really pretty daytime blushes. But tonight, what I'm going to use, I like both of these too. These ones are my favorites in the winter or the fall time. Let me show you. So right here, we've got Golden Copper, and then we also have Wineberry. So out of those two, which one would you choose? Which one's your favorite? Do you like the more copper tones, or do you like the more of the Wineberry look? So again, we've got Golden Copper, and then we have the Wineberry right there. So those, I'm going to use one of those, and then we're going to darken up the eyeshadow too. So let me get started though. Here's my cheek brush. I love this brush. It's multi-functional, so you can use it for, you can see it's got kind of an odd shape. You use this side for contour, so adding a little bit of bronzer, like right here, right along your hairline. The meaty part you're going to use for the blush, and then this fanned part you can use for the highlighter. So I'm not going to add any contour tonight, just because we're kind of just turning this daytime look, like I said, into a nighttime look. So I'm not going to do contour, I'm just going to do blush. So I'm going to do the Wineberries, the color I'm going to pick. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of that to my brush, and then apply it right above my cheekbone right here. So you want to use your blush a little bit higher, especially if you are worried about looking aged. If you want to make sure that your face is looking, like, as you want it to look as high as possible. You want to lift your makeup. You don't want to pull your makeup down. So whenever you're applying your blush, I have learned that it's better to apply a little bit higher than you think, because especially when you go to blend it out, it will kind of naturally pull down a little bit, and we don't want our blush down here. We want our blush to be sitting up on top of your cheekbone. So I just used, like I said, that was Wineberry, and it looks crazy right now, I know. But we're going to blend it out. And I'm blending it with my all over powder brush now. So we're just blending this little circles all over. And like I said, this is going to make it kind of spread out a little bit more, so that can make it pulled down a little bit. And that's why it's so important that you put it up a little bit higher than maybe you would think you would. I remember when I learned that, I thought, oh my gosh, like, I don't want my blush to be so high. But then when you go to blend it, it makes it all look so much more natural. It makes your cheeks just look a little bit more alive, a little bit more flushed, but it's not going to pull it down, because if you apply it right here, then it's going to pull it down even further. So we want to apply it higher so that your face is a little bit more on the lifted side. Okay, so that was the Wineberry that we just added on top of there. Again, just a little bit more color. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit more highlighter, because you can tell it kind of took away a little bit of my shine that I had. So I'm going to take the same brush, I flipped it upside down, and I'm going to pick up the highlighter. And the highlighter that I'm using today is called Glazed. And you can just pop that right above where you just put that blush. Right above there. Just like that. Just adds a little bit more of that glow to it. Okay, there we go. Now I'm all done with my cheeks, so super easy, easy to do. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that we're going to use today to just kind of darken this look up a little bit, I'm going to take Merlot, which is right here. It's a dark, it definitely looks like Merlot wine. It is a dark kind of purplish color, and I'm just going to pop that right out in this outer corner. The reason I picked that is because the liquid eyeshadows that I had used earlier, like I showed you, were the Purple Nova and the light beam. So I'm kind of staying within that same color wheel. I'm not changing it too much. I'm just making it a little bit darker. And that Merlot does have a similar color to the liquid eyeshadow, the Purple Nova. So I'm just making that a little bit darker right there. You can tell it's not crazy darker, just a little bit darker. You can do the same thing on the other side. And like I said, as you guys hop on here, I see some more of you hopping on here. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and let me know that you're here. Let me know you're watching. Also, I hope you guys are so excited about the 12 days of beauty tips. It is something that I commit to every single December. I have for the last, I think, 3 years. I think this will be my 3rd year doing it. Maybe my 4th year. But I love it. I know a lot of you do too, so I hope you're excited about it this year. Okay, so I'm using right now, this brush that I'm using is the eye blending brush. I love this brush. I call it the fluffy brush because that's exactly what it is. You can see it's got a big fluffy head on it, but it's so easy to use. It's easy to blend everything out, so make sure that you don't have any harsh lines. And I really like that the liquid eyeshadows are under this, so it brings through a little bit of that shimmer, but it's not too much shimmer. And again, this color that I'm using right now, this Merlot, is a matte, so it does not have any added shine to it. So all of that shine that you see is just from the liquid eyeshadow that's underneath. All right, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my all over eyeshadow brush and I'm going to pick up Candlelight here, and I'm just going to put this right on my lid. So to brighten back up this lid, again, I'm sticking with about the same colors that I used earlier. So this Candlelight is very similar to Light Beam. They look very similar. It's just a powder form of it. So I'm putting that right on my lid, brightening up that lid right there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this Moonstone, put it in the inner corner, so to brighten up that inner corner. And you can tell what a big difference that makes. Brightening it versus not brightening it makes a huge difference. So brightening that inner corner. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the Merlot with my crease brush. So let me show you. This is on an angle. And I'm going to put this right underneath my eye. So again, sticking with that purplish color. I love the Merlot too. It's one of my best selling eyeshadows. If you liked the cozy tutorial, so I had posted that, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago now, was the cozy makeup look. If you had liked that, Merlot is the darkest color in that one as well. So I do use this so often. I like this crease brush for underneath my eyes too because it is on that slant, so it just makes it so easy to apply it. I use either the crease brush or the eye smudger brush, your choice. There we go. All right, so now my eyeshadow is a little bit darker than it was previously. What do you think about the eyeshadow now? One thing you can always do, actually I'm going to add an eyeliner. I did not pull that out. Let me grab an eyeliner out of here because that is one thing I usually do too. If I am trying to make my look a little bit darker, then I do usually use an eyeliner to go with it too. One cool thing about these new eyeliners, I know I've shown them before, especially when they very first launched earlier this year. It was like fall, I think, that they launched. I love that they're waterproof, so they don't smudge, they don't budge. You have about 30 seconds once you apply it that you can kind of work with it and you can kind of move it around, but then after that 30 seconds is up, then it is going to stay exactly how you put it on. So I'm using the black eyeliner right now. I also love the formula of these. They're so much better than the old ones. They glide on so much easier. You just watched how easy it was for me to glide that on, and I do just feel like they are so much easier to work with than the previous eyeliners. I also love the waterproof, so make sure you get yourself the oil-free eye makeup remover to remove all your eye makeup, including the waterproof. It will take it right off. And I know I've shown that on here as well, so if you need a video of that, you can comment down below and I can absolutely tag you in it. Hang on, I gotta get my mirror though, because I'm trying to do this in the camera, and it's not working as well for me. But you can see is just I'm kind of gliding that right on my eye, how easy this is to use. So much easier to use. So I like to add a little bit of eyeliner though whenever I'm doing like a night look. So I'm trying to darken up whatever makeup it is that I was using previously, just because it just will really outline your eyes and make them pop a little bit more. So that's a hack for you. Always, if you're looking to make a daytime look into a nighttime look, add eyeliner. I would say my biggest 2 eye tips for turning it from day to night is adding an eyeliner and then adding that color right underneath your eye. It just makes it pop a little bit more and makes it look a little bit more dramatic. Okay, got my eyeliner on. All right, and again, that was the black eyeliner. So it comes in 4 colors. Go ahead and tell me down below which is your favorite out of the 4 eyeliner colors. Do you like the black? Do you like the brown? Do you like the blue? Or there's a steely, which is kind of like a darker gray color. So go ahead and tell me down below which one would be your favorite out of those. All right, next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to work on my lashes next. Actually, hang on. Let me do the translucent powder first. So I'm going to take a little bit of this translucent powder, which is a white powder. So it's going to go on, it looks white, but once it actually goes on, it's going to dry clear. And I usually just take the top, I use my powder brush, and add just a little bit so that it's just going to take away a little bit of that shine. So you don't need very much. A little bit goes a long way. You can add it anywhere that you feel a little bit shiny. I like the translucent powder because you can put it right over the top of like your blush like I just kind of did, and it doesn't change anything, so it's not going to make it any lighter. It's not going to be more of a foundation color. It's just taking away that shine that I had up there before. So a little bit of translucent powder goes a long ways. All right, next I'm going to do my lashes. So for my lashes, I'm going to just curl them first. So I already have mascara on right now, but I put it on hours ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl my lashes first. And when the mascara is not wet, your eyelashes curl a lot better. It's a lot safer. I always say not to put mascara on and then curl, because if you do it right away and your lashes are still wet, they're going to stick to your eyelash curler and you're going to rip them out of your eyes. So we don't want to do that. Don't do that. But if you've had it been sitting for a while, then you can curl your lashes and then you can add another coat of mascara. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just curl them to give them a little bit more of shape. And now I'm going to take my Lash Fanaroma mascara and just add one more coat. Just kind of freshen them up a little bit. And like I said before, if you guys are just now tuning in, I'm going to be doing 12 days of beauty tips, and that is going to start December 1st, which is tomorrow, and it will go through the 12th. You can find those videos on both my Facebook Lives, or you can also find them on my YouTube channel. So I will link my YouTube and my Facebook page down below, depending on which platform it is that you are watching this on. I will link the other one down below so that you are able to find them. Make sure you turn your notifications on for both so that you are able to get your notification and you know when I'm going live, because it will not be a set time. Like I every week go live at 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursdays on my Facebook page, but this won't be like that. So this will just be sometime throughout the day I'm going to hop on and I'm going to give you a beauty tip. So I'm going to be demoing something, showing you something, and giving you a tip. All right, last thing I have is my lips, and that's it. I'm all done. So for my lips, I'm using one of my favorite lipsticks for the fall and the winter. So this is called Spiced Ginger. You can just see it's got that coppery pretty tone to it. I love this in the winter time. And like I said before too, make sure you leave me a comment down below. Let me know you're watching this video. You get entered into my weekly giveaway. And if you share this video with a friend, make sure you let me know that too, because that'll get you extra entries. Okay, so this is a semi-shine, which means it does have that little bit of a shimmer to it. Just that little bit of shine, little bit of shimmer. And again, that's called Spiced Ginger. One of my favorites. It has been one of my favorites since I very first tried Mary Kay makeup. I love that color. I think it's so pretty. So tell me what you think about it down below. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Would you wear it? Would you not wear it? If you don't like shimmery lipsticks or you don't like sparkles at all, then you might not like this. But I love that little bit of shine, that little bit of shimmer. And then lipsticks do have vitamin E in them, so they're going to keep your lips a little bit more moisturized and hydrated than a typical lipstick would. I am going to put over the top of it, this is Beach Bronze. I love this lip gloss as well. And it just, in my mind, this is a match made in heaven, is this lip gloss, which is got that little bit of shine to it, but it's got that coppery look to it too, with the spiced ginger. I just think these go so well together. So you can see it didn't really change the color a ton. It just adds that little bit of extra glossy, extra shimmer to it. And then it's got those extra sparkles as well. So tell me what you think down below about this look. Do you like the eye combination? Did you like the blush and the highlighter? Did you like the lip combination? Do you like it all together? Like I said, tell me down below what you think about this look, and make sure you tell me where you're watching from. And thank you so much for being here. I will see you back here tomorrow, and I'll see you back here for the next 12 days in a row. So including tonight's video, I will be on here for 13 days in a row. So I hope you join me, and I hope you're excited. So if you want to purchase any of these items that I used today, I will put down below in the comments all of the products that I use. So I'll list the eyeshadows that we used today, the lips stuff, the blush, the highlighter. I'll put it all down below, and I will also include my website down below too. So starting, well, I guess we can start it today. It doesn't have to start tomorrow, but for the 12 days of beauty tips, I'm actually doing a promo to everybody who spends at least $30 with me during that time. So December 1st to December 12th, but tonight, since you're on my live, it counts tonight too. So if you place an order tonight, it also will count. But from December 1st to December 12th, anybody who orders $30 will automatically get in the mail from me a holiday glam makeup class. So I did this back, I think in the summertime was the last time I did it. I had such a great response. You guys loved the makeup class that you got in the mail. I did a tutorial that went with it. It was a YouTube tutorial. You can go back and find it on my YouTube channel. Hey, Echo. That's okay. Yes, I love that we have replay on here. I love that. You can go back on my YouTube channel and you can find the makeup class. But what I did was I sent out some samples. So it had some eyeshadows, lip color, blush. It had the whole thing together. And then as I went through the tutorial, you were able to actually do it with me and use the exact same colors. So like I said, everybody who purchases $30 with me from now until December 12th, you will get one of those in the mail automatically. So I hope you're excited about that too. Thank you, Brenda. Yes, it is such a big difference. It goes from daytime to nighttime by just a couple of steps and adding a few things. So I'm glad you enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me tonight, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.